What's good, everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. Good to have you along on the second channel today, and we're back on the road to number one. But I wanted to show you guys something very, very interesting that's happened on the competitive leaderboard since 2 days ago's episode. So this is less than 48 hours ago. I filmed this, and we came up against Castrola, and this is what I said, okay? Now, and we're against Castrola. Oh my goodness. Castrola is 100 rated below me, but is a better player than I am. So yeah, that's Castrola V89 on the leaderboards. And if you didn't catch it, he was 1550 rated when he played against me. We actually played against each other 3 times in the last episode, and I beat him once, he beat me twice. None of them were particularly close. I destroyed him, and then he destroyed me twice. And I said at the time, you know, Castrola, he's probably a top 3 player in the world, so like it's very annoying that he's 1500 rated when he should be a lot higher. And I also said he has been top player in the world in the past, and it was a really interesting one, and we had some good duels. And I wake up today to see that Castrola, and I thought, oh, Radu's top, right? No, I wake up today, Castrola, global, number 1 in the world by 130 points at 2007 rating. I think he is the first person to legitimately get to 2000 rating. And he kept on beating Radu last night, apparently, dropped Radu down, and that is quite something. So there you go. I mean, I did not lie. Hey, you have to say that. I was not coping when I said that Kaz, you know, it was unlucky to face him when he was 1500 rated. And so that's how we dropped in last episode. That's why we have dropped back down to 87th in the world. But you know, I'm really not too disappointed about that. That's just the way ranked ladders go sometimes. So today we're gonna head back into NMPZ. I'm playing at a different time of day now, so let's just see if we're able to find someone. I really hope we are. Hopefully we get some like nice high rated opponents here. But the changes to the system are so fantastic, and well, hopefully we don't face anyone who's completely criminally underrated today. Okay, I was in queue for like 15 minutes plus there, and we finally got Gingy, so I don't know if I can actually really queue at this time of day in future. But first one here definitely looked more Czech than Slovak to me. We have these bollards, so clearly one of the two. And Gingy has guessed here. We have 2023 copyright. I don't know, road just feels quite Czech to me. Everything feels quite Czech. I'm just going to hedge Central Czechia here. And okay, it was actually in Slovakia just, and Gingy is just in Slovakia, so it's basically no points, but a good guess from Gingy there. And he is the World Cup 2024 North America champion, if you guys are not familiar. Okay, next one here, Esparta. I feel like we're in the Pyrenees Mountains here. Could also be potentially, I mean, it looks like Spanish, right? So could this ever be Argentina? Well, the sun seems to be in the north, so that could potentially be the case. Yeah, so the bins? Yeah, I think it is. Like, I don't know where, but I mean, the road and the sun would seem to put us like in Argentina here. So let's find out. And it was actually in Mendoza, and I didn't really get time to scan, but he somehow knew the exact location there. I mean, you could line up the mountains, but I actually don't know how he was able to get the exact spot, so that is kind of annoying. But okay, we take a big deficit here. Next one here, very low trees. We have the white Google car. Is this, I mean, 2023 copyright. Is this, okay, where is this? White Google car, full white car. So it shouldn't be the road out to Newfoundland and Labrador, right? That's striped white car, right? 2023, I don't think it's that road. So is it just some northern road up here? I think that's more likely, but the trees are very north looking. I think it's actually up here. I think it's actually up here somehow. Yeah, west, northwest. I think we're this direction. I don't think the car drove that way, but I guess it does. Yeah. I suppose so, right? Unless I'm misremembering the cars, but I think I'm not. So I'll go for that. And okay, it was Newfie. Yeah, okay, we just got 3 rounded there. That's unfortunate. Oh, I forgot this road has Generation 4 as well. That makes sense. It was Newfie trees. Okay, let's just jump back in here. I mean, terrible. I mean, it was my first Geoguessr of the day, but obviously pretty terrible there. We got made look like noobs, but it was just a bad seed. Okay, we got Debray as our next game. Thankfully, we actually get some gameplay here because I was just sitting there a bit depressed. But okay, first one here, Thailand. We got Thai poles. Should be fairly southern here. Looks like a lot of rubber plantation, a lot of palm trees. That's the vibe I'm getting off this one. And I would probably go down here. It feels like quite a lot like northern Malaysia. So yeah, I'm just going to go in Songkhla here. And we'll see how that works for us. Yeah, definitely got tropical vibes to the max here. He actually goes up near Bangkok. So good that we could bounce back from our terrible guesses at the start of the video. I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like it was that... I don't think it was as bad as it looked, but, you know, whatever. Next one here, definitely Europe. That orange and black post is very Czechoslovak, and it's extremely flat here with a hill north. I think this is out here in this plain near Nitra or something like that, but it could be Czechia too. I think road quality also reminds me quite a bit more of Slovakia. So let's see what Deebs is thinking of the round. Yeah, it also kind of looks like Hungary, so I definitely think I like this guess. But let's see, he's taking his time. And as we go through, it will be Eastern Slovakia, also considered it. But Debre is in the same place as me, and yeah, he's actually in Hungary, which checks out with what I was saying. He is closer than me in Hungary as well, so fair, cool. Next one here. We're in France, and with these chimneys on either side, looks like North Coast. Looks like Celtic kind of influenced architecture here. Normandy, Brittany, something like that. Might hedge the two, going here. And wow, we actually get the legitimate 5K there. 2.7 kilometers away. Holy plonk. That's a crazy one. Debre. Unlucky Bezo. Okay, next one here. Let's see what we got. It's Japan, Kanto Pole Top. Yeah, Kanto Pole Top indeed. Do we get anything else here? Not really. I would say Tokyo then, without any other further evidence. We just got the pole top here, and that's basically what we're working with. But I don't think it's the fake Kanto pole top that occurs in Chukogu. So yeah, I'll go Tokyo here. That should make sense. And it was Tokyo. Fine guess by Debre. He's in Yamanashi. And we do a little bit of damage there. So we're almost flawlessing so far, minus that Slovakia round. We have 1.5 times damage. Debre is a big fish to catch, by the way. 1800 rating. Double yellow lines here. We're definitely Pacific Northwest. Probably considering Oregon first and foremost here with these trees. But let's see. I mean, yeah, I think Oregon, Washington make the most sense here. Lines are not wide, so that could lean you maybe towards Washington over Oregon. I'm not so sure about that. I'm just going to go Portland here. I think that's a fine guess, actually. And, okay, it was actually indeed right up north in Washington, so good guess by Debre there, 600 points. I mean, I think my guess is also fine, but maybe it did look quite like Vancouver area. Okay, next one here. Double damage. We are in India, I believe, here. Although that pole top is weird. I suppose you would... I think that is Gujarati. I think you do click Gujarat here. That's no doubt what Debre's done. So obviously it's Generation 3, the old camera. I feel like this might be a bit for the west. It's quite dry. Yeah, it does feel that way to me. I think the trees almost feel quite this direction. So I'll click here, I think. And okay, we both went west. Should have just clicked Vadodara, but we are a little closer, which is nice. 396 points, so still maintaining a good advantage here against 1800 rated Debre. Must be in the top 10 in the world or thereabouts with 1800. And we have Germany here. Lots of like Berlin-looking trees. 2023 all checks out. Roads are a bit interesting here. Not the best quality. That is rather like side roads are often poor quality in East Germany, so that makes sense. And we do have a hill there. Hold the phone. Where is that going to be? Do we have hills over here? Maybe. Yeah, okay, there are some hills over here. I'll click here instead. If we have that, then may as well. And where's it going to be? Okay, it was there. Nice. That's a good guess. And Debre, yeah, I mean, he also saw the hill and went down there. That's probably the other place that would have made sense, but glad to have made a good guess there. Triple damage now. All we have to do is hold on to our advantage. Lock in. This is Scotland or Norway. I think Scotland makes more sense here. We've got some kind of a lake to our southwest there. And it is quite flat here. So I'm thinking maybe this kind of area here. I think Debre's going to get this right. It's definitely the type of area I would expect Debre to know. I think I like this guess. I do think it's all the way north here, so I'm just going to go for it. And okay, we get the right lake again. I just can't stop making good guesses against Debre, apparently. 381 points there. Not too bad. Okay, 3.5 times damage. So definitely been the opposite of the first duel, at least. And we are in... northeast road angle. We're in Argentina here, or Uruguay, I suppose. Now that he's saying a crying emoji, maybe he thinks it's Uruguay. I thought it was... No, we have Argentinian lamps, the ones that kind of salute over the road. Southeast. Okay. So is it just Buenos Aires province? I think so. I think architecture actually and vibes actually do feel a bit further south here. Do we even want to push it further south than that? Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to get a true vibe here. I'm just going to click Central Buenos. And yeah, it was. And then we win like that. So there we go. GG's to Debray. I mean, I think we really played solid there, which is, I mean, I'm glad. I wanted to gain some respect back on my name after that first duel. So we gained 21 rating there. Let's click play again. GG's to Debray. And yeah, let's see how we go. Okay, we are once again against Debray here. I sadly brought him below 1800. Let's see if I can do some more damage here. And he was asking me in Discord why I was able to 5k the France, which is pretty funny. I think this is Kruger National Park, right? We're driving left. It's autumnish coverage. I think I'm just going to click Kruger here. That makes a lot of sense to me. It is quite flat out there. They replaced a lot of the national park coverage, which had the roof rack there recently. And yeah, we both got it there. Very reasonable. Good guess by Debray, though. Only about 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers closer than I was, though. So not too bad. Next round here, jumping in. And we have some India. Definitely looks like North India with these bushes. He's practiced India a lot, which is good for him. I think it's Rajasthan, Gujarat here as the most likely. We have an Indian flag. I feel like you could see that definitely in both states quite a lot. Both of them pretty patriotic. Yeah, crops as well. I don't know. I'm just going to hedge it here. This should be fine. And okay, it was actually Gujarat indeed. We both basically go for the same guess there, so nothing too crazy. Give the video a like if you're enjoying, by the way. And let's head through to the next one here, where we see what? We see some Oz. No, we see a striped car. So I think it's RGDS or Piranha. You get this landscape there. I think the trees, they feel so Australian that I might think it's more RGDS here. I'm going to go for Northern RGDS. Could he think it's Australia? I mean, the trees look Oz, but you don't get the striped car there, so it is possible that he would go Australia here. Let's see. Okay, well, it's just Piranha. He goes for RGDS as well. Reasonable guesses, and Debray takes a little bit more damage. Okay, not too bad. Let's see what we get next here, round number 4. And it will be in Hawaii. I think Debray's never missing this because he is quite good at Hawaii, I would say. I was thinking Molokai or maybe the one out west. Not really sure. I'll just go Molokai. Hedge is a bit better. They both have really red soil. Okay, it was the one out west. Yeah, he went that one. I don't really know. I'm not really the best at guessing in Hawaii, even though they're very distinctive. You never lose too many points, but I probably should learn. 1.5 times damage now. We're in northeast Brazil. Generation 3 probably leans me towards RGDN with this landscape, but no, I can see a bunch of places working quite nicely here. Probably just click Paraíba RGDN border here, I think. And it was up there. We even get the right state, which is nice. And we are slightly closer there with 386 points of damage. Yeah, this has been a fairly sleeper duel so far. Very similar guesses from both of us. So let's see if we get something interesting now. Southeast Brazil, probably Minas Gerais. Not Minas. Yeah, Minas Gerais, maybe Sao Paulo. That's kind of the vibe I get here. Round poles, also check out for that. Probably thinking more like Belo Horizonte. Feel like that's quite decent here. I'm just going to go for that. See? And okay, it was actually on the border between the two. I got the state, but he got way closer. So that's unfortunate. 1.3k. I was thinking of hedging further south in the state. But yeah, the scores are still even, more or less, so that's fine. 2.5 times damage here. We have the white card. This should be Turkey. It is kind of autumnish coverage. I like to click near Adana when I see that. It's also quite flat with a small hill north. I think I might go Adana here. And 2019 coverage, though. Maybe that's making it less consistent, to be fair. He guesses. I could see a number of places. I think I still like this guess. It's definitely Turkey with the white car in 2019. That didn't exist elsewhere before, 2022. So I'll go here. And okay, it was Ankara. He actually guesses in Bulgaria. He misses the car there. And we're quite a bit closer there. 1.2k damage. Yeah, I should have just clicked Ankara. That would have made more sense. But, we like to ball a little bit. Triple damage now. And we are in Argentina? I guess so. Everything kind of feels Arg without feeling particularly great. Black water tank, like it could be Mexico theoretically here. We don't have the back of the car, which checks out. 2021 coverage checks out. I think this is somehow Chaco or Formosa with the palms, but maybe it would be more like Entre Rios as well. Let's actually see. We only have date palms. We don't have like conventional like Paraguay palms. So I'm actually going to hedge at Corrientes here. I think that's decent. Let's see it. And okay, it was actually Chaco. Yeah, he also goes Santa Fe, so we make the same guess there essentially, but it's another 780 points. So we have been more consistent so far. 3.5 times damage here. Lock in. We're in Brazil, presumably 2023, yeah. This looks quite a lot like Goiás to me. I could see other states for sure, but I think Goiás is kind of the best here. Yeah, hedging Southern Goiás because it could certainly be MS or Sao Paulo here. So I'll just go here, I think. And yeah, we both get the exact area there. It definitely looked like Goiás, so no surprises. 49 points of damage, just 5 kilometers separating us two there. Quadruple damage now. Still a good lead, but quadruple damage is where anything can start to really take place. No parking. We're in the US. We have a big mix here of trees. It does give me a south vibe here, but I'm not sure if it's like a West Virginia south vibe or a Kentucky or a Tennessee or what. Seems like we have no front plates, which checks out for everything I was thinking. It could actually, this barn kind of almost feels a bit Pennsylvania. What about the bollard? Not so sure about that. Pennsylvania does have quite a lot of bollards. It's just a big valley. That's the thing. Like West Virginia is so mountainous. So I'm thinking here actually is a hedge, because the longer I look at the houses, the more I find them to be a little bit northern looking. And we have a lot of eastern white pine as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to believe in the West Virginia / Pennsylvania vision more than the South call I initially had. Let's actually go McHenry here to hedge. Actually go wrong state. It's like definitely wrong state, but it's funny if we get it right. Yeah, I mean, I think it's actually Eastern White Pine. I'm actually going to click up in Somerset, Pennsylvania here. And okay, what's Pennsylvania? He actually goes max northeast. Yeah, that's fair with the amount of Eastern White Pines we had. 2.6k damage there. Okay, great. I mean, if I just hedge central, I could have with all those pines, but yeah, that's good. Okay, next one here, clearly somewhere in, with this soil, clearly somewhere down here, right? Plates also check out. I don't know how to region guess these ones though, guys. I might just click Gran Canaria. Oh, so Northeast Ocean here. Like, maybe it's Tenerife. I don't know what the camera generations really do there. I need to practice the Canaries a bit. But I think I'll hedge here. I'm just not good enough, and I think he might be good, so I'm just going to hedge. And it could be Gran Canaria, to be fair. But it doesn't seem particularly likely to me. It was actually, yeah, out west there. Yeah, just hedging. To be fair, it didn't really look like those ones. That's a bit of a throw, maybe. But yeah, let's not do any more hedging now that we are down to half health. 5 times damage here. We are in Denmark. I think this looks quite Danish, right? It looks like German, really, but all the Generation 2 in Germany got deleted. It could, yeah. Yeah, it is Denmark. Okay, we go for a nice guess here. I think I hedge Sealand and Odense here. I think that's what I do. Yeah. I'll even go Odense. I'm going to go Odense here. I think it's we could knock him out here for sure. I'm pretty certain it's not Denmark. It just looks so Danish, the houses. And the signs are also suspended, which is very, very Danish also. So, feeling good. We'll see where he is. Taking his time. Oh, yeah, and he goes Germany. It looked so German, but it was Generation 2. I'm not sure what he's doing guessing in Germany there. GG's. I guess it maybe was a hedge, but we take another win there for another 23 rating, by the way. 1649. So we're gaining back what we lost against Kaz, which is very pleasing. Let's go for one more duel here and see if we can increase our win streak here, which has been good. Okay, Debray is once again our opponent here. Let's see if we can take a third win. That would be nice. Although 3 for 3 against Debray would be impressive. Okay, first one here, Sri Lankan pole without the dots that go all the way down. He'll know that. Let's just click middle here. And okay, it was fairly middle there. He also hedges in the middle as well though, so it's going to be barely any points. 143. Very dusty. I mean, like northern and coastal Sri Lanka is a bit dustier compared to south and mountainous. Next one here is going to be we're in a divided highway in Nigeria going west. I think it should be this highway here. It is like dead western, so I guess I would just go here then. Let's see. And okay, it was, yeah, and he gets it as well. So that's the kind of thing, that's the kind of round I've really improved at. I'm better at using the logic to like work out where the divided highway should be, work out to actually guess on the road that's east-west, so not losing any silly points like that. Goulburn and Bathurst are nearby here, so Goulburn is here, Bathurst is here. They are on the 1, so that's interesting. We're in Oberon. Oberon. That's interesting. Oh, here we are. Okay, so let's just guess there. He'll know Bathurst, but he might not know Goulburn. But he's definitely going to guess near Bathurst, so it shouldn't be too bad for him here. But yeah, I mean, clearly we're in the right town here. They wouldn't have that written otherwise. Let's see. And yeah, he goes the other side of Bathurst, unfortunately. And of course, well, I didn't know about that town. Maybe I'd heard of it before, but yeah, it was easy enough to scan once I saw Goulburn was like also on the sign. Next one here. We are going to be in Argentina here, a country I have decent vibes for generally. This one, though, is a bit tougher. We're going north, slightly northwest, which is really interesting to me here. Tree mixture. Kind of just feels like it might be Santa Fe or Buenos Aires to me. Just going to kind of click between the two, I think. That should be fine, in my opinion. Let's see. Okay, it was actually in Entre Rios there. Yeah, he also goes Santa Fe. And I went BA, but it was neither. We do a little bit of damage there. But consistently better than Debray on NMPZ today. If I not to be too humble about it, but, you know, like, I think that's definitely the case. Next one here, clearly going to be, I mean, it's very summary, so it feels very... Ukraine, it kind of feels a bit southern here. It's not this highway. I think that E95 should be divided, right? So yeah, I shouldn't zoom in. I can't, my internet's not fast enough to do that. I'm going to go here, I think. Let's see about that. Okay, it was a bit further south there near Crivy. He hedges middle. He insta-guessed there. Probably should have taken a bit more time, perhaps, but 500 points, not too much. Okay, double damage here. Let's see what we are able to do. It's Russia. I feel like he might be finally at an advantage on this one. Could it even be Ukraine, potentially? Trees don't feel too far north. Maybe this is Ukraine, but it kind of feels springtime, so that would mean it would be West Ukraine, and I'm not really sure if this looks West Ukraine. That guy looks so Russian, by the way. 2022, wooden pole. Maybe it is Ukraine, you know. It's not out of the question. It certainly isn't. This is a tough round. Okay, in Russia? Yeah, maybe I'm actually placing it more in Ukraine the longer I look at it. Maybe I actually am. I don't really know where this would be in Russia. It almost looks like Eastern Russia, and whenever it feels like that, it's often like Ukraine, because it's forested plus southern. So yeah, I think I just click Kyiv here then. Let's leave it there. I don't mind that guess, I think. And oh my gosh, it was Eastern Russia. And he goes, yeah, up there. I mean, yeah, it did feel like Eastern Russia, I said it. And I could have gone there, but... I don't know, the people didn't feel Asian, which obviously many of them aren't over there, but you know. I don't know. Anyway, next one here, is it... Oh, it's actually Chile, I think. So we got Eastern Ocean there. I think we're on the Chilean island here. And as a map maker, Debray will probably know that. Well, I think I really like the guess, though. He's guessed, of course. Hilly there. So maybe like on this beach or something. I'm just going to go there. And, oh, sheesh. I thought of up there, but then as soon as I looked at it further, I was pretty convinced that it was going to be... Wow, okay. I was pretty convinced that was the islands. Didn't get the vibe there, unfortunately. Triple damage now. We're in Indonesia or Malaysia. Malaysia with that lamp, okay. And we got blue car. This definitely feels like Selangor or Perak to me, but it could be down south as well. Do we get anything? Not really. So yeah, I think I like this guess here in northern Selangor. And okay, it was Perak instead. That's unfortunate. We went for the other one. I guess Selangor hedges a bit more, so I did kind of like it better. Okay, that's good. 3.5 times damage here. Okay, what are we going to get? Come on. Okay, northeastern Brazilian pavement. This lamp is really common in Paraíba, but I'm not really sure if this looks like Paraíba. Like, yes, the trees are feeling fairly northern. He guesses. It is theoretically the right lamp, so I think I might just go for it here. It's a big commit. But it's fairly green. Let's see. Okay, it was actually Pernambuco that time. It was a big commit. Yeah, it looked more like Bahia to me as well. 2.3k damage. I don't know. I trusted the lamp. Maybe it's just more common. I mean, I know I'm forgetting something about that lamp. But anyway, quadruple damage now. This is US again. Debray's pretty good at US, but I am too. We've got Rocky Mountains here, like Rocky Hills. Definitely Appalachian looking for sure. We don't have many pines here, which is interesting. I'm thinking of a West Virginia to Kentucky kind of thing. Road's a bit red, which I'm not sure what I think of at all. Well, I think West Virginia, Kentucky, Virginia area is really good here. I do. Maybe even hedge it a little further south here, but this should be good. Oh, really? It was Mark Twain. St. Louis is crazy there. I think his guess and my guess were better than that. That's so funny. Okay, well, sometimes both of you get the wrong vibe. 4.5 times. Oh no, Peru's bad, I think. I've been failing a bit at Peru recently. This gave me a south vibe, but I keep failing that, man. We've got a wooden pole. It's so rare for Peru. I don't know. The big rocky dry mountains make me think south here, but the mud brick might make me feel a little further north. Oh, what do I do? I think my heart still lies like here. Well, a little bit further south, but I'm going to hedge. Oh, wow, we're right there. That's great. Yeah, hedging plus getting slightly more south vibes there leaves us with the right answer. That was good. I actually thought it was a bit further south, but you have to hedge in duels a bit. 5 times damage now, and we are in Ecuador, actually. Ecuadorian pole here. Okay. Single yellow line is quite common east of Andes. I'm liking that. I'm liking the sound of east of Andes here. West, southwest. Maybe just on a road like this. Could certainly see that. I think I like it. I think I like it quite a lot. I'm going to go for that. Let's see what he thinks about the round. It does kind of look like very Amazonian. We both got the right road. Okay, fair enough. He's strong. He's strong. 95 damage there. Come on. 5.5 times damage now. Let's see what we get here. And so, it is South Africa. Do we have any power stations? It definitely kind of feels, this definitely gives me the vibe of Mpumalanga, Newcastle area, something like that. And we have a ridge to our south, which is interesting. There is a ridge here. Maybe I like that for hedging then. Am I going south, southeast? Maybe like that. Could be. What about the rest? It's very flat over here. I think I like this guess. I think I really like this guess, honestly. We'll see about that. Okay, it was just Joburg there. He's quite a bit closer. That's going to be the tune of a lot of damage. Yeah, 1.1k there. Unfortunate. Yeah, just Joburg. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. I still liked my guess, but that is the way it goes. 6 times damage now. We're in Russia. Wait, are we actually... 2021. Yeah, it is Russia. It's South Russia. It's... Is that snow? No, it's no snow here. Okay, do we have any birches? We're downtown, like... Because we're in a town, it's hard to tell with the trees where we're going to be. So round poles. I don't know what that means for Russia. We gotta. I think we commit somewhat here. Is it south or north? It kind of feels like South Russia. Rostov kind of makes a bit of sense to me here. I don't mind a Rostov. I don't mind leaving it Rostov. Some of the trees feel a bit further north, but as I said, like it's just so hard to tell. I'm gonna leave it there. Let's see about that. Okay, we both guessed the same, and it was south. I would have preferred south to north, but I just didn't know. And yeah, we both guessed the same, so there you go. 6.5 times damage now. This duel is going all the way. Round number 15, guys. Round 15. Okay, we're in Czechia or Poland here. It's his part of the world. Makes it a bit tougher. Road feels a bit Polish, I would say. Definitely, it just feels like one of those two countries for sure. Woodge Hedge. It is a bit hilly. It does almost give me, like... I think I go Chestashova here, actually. Ooh. It's risky, though. Tree mixture. Tree mixture doesn't really give me anything here, I think. I think I'll just leave it Chestashova. Hope it's decent. Oh, it was Czechia. That should be enough. Yeah, it is GG, I assume. It is. Oh, man. We could have gone Czechia there. I just thought Poland was a bit more likely, but it was kind of hilly in a way that was a bit odd. And we lose 11 rating there. So, all in all, it was a positive episode. We did definitely gain rating. You know, going 2-1 against Debre, it really should have been 3-1, but I kind of threw a bit of a lead there. And we are just behind Jake here. It puts us at 55th or 68th, never mind. 55th inside the league, 68th in the world. Behind many good players. So, that's nothing to be ashamed of. But 1800, I mean, Debre is an 1800 rare player, and we were playing well. So I think everything seems all right. Yeah, there we go. Thanks very much for watching the episode. Let me know what you guys think of Kaz making it to 2,000 rating. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Till next time, and goodbye.